Okay, first thing you are doing, Kayla, back to your seat. First thing you are doing is you are cutting out the evaluating expressions at the top. Evaluating expressions, you're cutting that out. You're cutting out the evaluating expressions for the third time. The box at the very top is what you're cutting out. Caleb with the seat. Sit down, get to work. Trell, get to work. Yes, you're cutting evaluating expressions at the top. And you're gluing it on page 9 in your notebook.
At the top?
Yep. Evaluating expressions, cutting it out, gluing it at the top.
On page 9, right? Yeah. Okay, page 9. No problem.
Page 9.
Like where the order of operations.
Right next to your order of operations page, yep. Page 9.
Yay.
The next thing you're cutting out are the steps. Make sure you're only cutting on the solid line around it.
On our spiral notebook or our...
Interactive, the only one that's numbered pages. Page 9.
Come on guys, listen.
Cut out the steps, cut in between your steps, and then you're gluing that underneath. You're cutting your steps.
Are we going to work it out in our
You will be, yes. Yes, Lizette?
I love my interactive. You love it? Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna marry it. Dogs is fine. This is the same. Your dog? Yeah.
Don't be gluing the steps down. Oh, man.
Wait, what?
Don't be putting glue behind the steps.
Yeah, but don't get it cut out.
You gotta be able to flip them open.
You have to glue it right here, though?
Yep, just glue it on the one side. Yep, my steps are not glued down.
Wait, how did it? Okay, now I got it. What?
When you're cutting the steps, you cut between them, but don't put glue between them. Do you need another one, Emily?
You said you're to listen, but you don't. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Sorry, I gave you this quiz and I forgot about it. So guys, you said you didn't have it today.
I did!
So take out a piece of paper. You'll survive.
Are we supposed to fold under the dog?
That should be glued in.
I've never done it at the end.
No, I have to glue it in. We're waiting on Del. Cut between the steps.
Okay.
Cut the solid line between your steps.
Each one is cut separate, cut on the solid line.
Are we supposed to fold them?
Nope.
Yeah, so we only glue this way?
You're only gluing behind where it's not cut. So these should still be able to open. Not yet. You're just gluing behind this. Xavier, let's go. I'm done. You got it glued in? Hey, next thing you are cutting is the last thing on the page. You're not gluing it yet, you're just cutting it out though. So, we don't talk like that. So do not glue that. Just cut it out right now. Do not glue. Okay, Todd. Not right now. Not right now. Hey, before you glue it, you have to make sure all these fold into the middle, so that way you don't glue behind them. So fold them all into the middle, and then glue on the back of it. Make sure when you glue it into your notebook, you leave space for it to open up though. Okay, so I glued behind. So when I place it, I want to make sure I place it low enough that the flap can still open. When you have that done, your scraps need to go in the garbage. Scissors and glue need to go back in the bucket and put your bucket away. Only glue, yeah. Make sure the scraps go in the trash can and in the bucket.
Wait, we don't write anything in it? Yes. Not yet. I knew it. Where is it?
When you have that all glued in, you're going to work under step 1 first. Under step 1. So step 2 and 3 should be folded like normal. Step 1 should be folded back. And we're going to fill out that top one first. So actually under evaluating expressions, an expression can be evaluated by substituting values for the variables.
Close to it.
I'm going to leave it up there.
Yeah.
An expression can be evaluated by substituting values for the variables. What is a variable? Talked a lot about last year, Kimmy. A letter, good. A variable is a letter, it's an unknown. Okay, but in these, they're going to tell you. And again, we worked with these last year. Okay, we said x equals 5, y equals 6. Plug them in and figure out what it equals. Okay, so this should not be new for any of you.
Oh, wait, what is it? An
An expression can be evaluated by substituting values for the variables.
Follow directions.
Okay, under step 1, rewrite the expression. Rewrite the expression under step 1.
Ooh, I put it upside down.
Yeah. You think if I just walk down there?
No, that's fine. Hey, I don't know what's with all the extra talking today. But we're not going to get through the assignment today. Step 2. Step 2, we are going to substitute the given, Caleb, you are way behind, get going, values for the variables. Substitute the given values for the variables. Go.
What does the second one say? Sorry.
Substitute the given values for the variables. Dallas, quit. And step 3, use order of operations. Use the order of operation. Speaking of order of operations, some of you need quizzes signed before you go to break. I need them. If you don't have them, I guess I will see you at lunch the rest of the week.
Mom, you know who it is?
Yep, I do.
Say the name.
I'd have to look in the grade book.
I know. Say me?
Anybody with a D+, a D, D-, or an F had to have their quiz signed. If not, I will see you at lunch every day the rest of the week. You had 3 whole days. Nice try. Hey, next thing we're going to look at is 2x plus y to the third. 2x plus y to the third. Everyone find it in your notes. So we're going to write it underneath. So what is x equal to?
24.
No. 4. So when we have a number and a variable right next to each other, what operation is that? Multiply. So I'm really taking 2 times 4. So underneath there I'm writing it 2 times 4. I'm going to use the dot to represent times. And then it says plus y to the third. What is y equal to? 3. So I'm taking 3 to the third. Okay, so I'm taking exactly what they gave me in terms of x and y, substituting my values in. So I took the 4, plugged it in for x. When it's a number and a letter, it means to multiply. So you need to put a little multiply between there. Okay, so now I'm looking at 2 times 4 plus 3 to the third. Order of operations, what am I going to do first? 3 to the third, which gives me what?
9.
No.
3 times 3 is 9.
27. Now what am I going to do?
2 times 4 times 2.
2 times 4, 4 times 2, which is?
8 plus 27.
8 plus 27? 35. Well, you'll have to get caught up later. Shouldn't be taking this long. No, this one, it should have been on. Sorry, it's not. Somebody must have flipped it off. You chose to sit there, Xavier. You shouldn't have sat there. Alright, everyone got that one? Alright, let's go to the next one. X plus y. And this x means times. In the middle there, times 3. So I'm going to rewrite it. What is x equal to? 12. So I'm rewriting it as 12 plus, what is y? 2 times 3. This x I'm saying is times. Okay? It's too confusing otherwise. So you got 12 plus 2 times 3. 2 times 3 first, which is 6. So 12 plus 6? 18. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a little bit trickier. Okay, so I have 5 plus 2, then in parentheses I have x divided by y. X is equal to 20, so I'm taking 20 divided by y is 5.
That's easy.
Order of operations, what do I do first? Gimme. Parentheses, so what is 20 divided by 5? 4, so I'm doing 5 plus 2, and I'm going to keep that parentheses to show that this means times. So that 2 and the 4 is going to be times.
7 times 4 is 28.
Where did you get 7 times 4?
5 plus 2 is 7.
Order of operation. Do you add before you multiply? You gotta multiply. So I gotta take 2 times 4. 8. So 5 plus 8? 13. Make sure you're following your order of operations. You chose to sit there.
But if the spot is not working for you, move to a better spot.
Hey, the last one. I already went over that the first day of school, and I said once you pick a spot, you're not moving. So if you want to discuss it, we'll discuss it at lunch, not during notes.
What?
The last one, I have 3 parentheses. X plus y squared divided by 2. Okay, so I'm doing 3, then parentheses, x plus y, so x is 2, y is 4. So I'm taking 2 plus 4, squaring that, divided by 2.
So 4 plus 2 equals 4.
Okay, so order of operations, doing your parentheses first. So I'm keeping 3 parentheses, 6 squared divided by 2. What do I do next?
6 squared.
6 squared, which is what? What is it, Autumn? 36. Good. 3 times 36 divided by 2. Now what?
3 times 36.
3 times 36. So off to the side, I'm going to do 36 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Carry a 1. 3 times 3
9.
plus 1.
10.
So I have 108 divided by 2.
Now these 4. No. 5. 2 can go in 5 times.
So 2 goes into 10 how many times?
5 times. 9.
5 times. 2 into 8?
4.
4. So my answer is 54. Did you do your parentheses first?